He has a song with ESLABON ARMADO, and he just finished opening up the tour with Danny LUX.
That's
Today
right.
we present Erre.
Yeah.
You know, you went on tour with Danny.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Touring, it's so crazy. It's nothing like what it seems from the outside. Like sometimes there's times where like you can't even take a shower sometimes.
Damn, so you told me Danny doesn't take a shower before his shows?
And you're still in school, or?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
You're
Still
senior?
graduating.
Do people from like
My boy got
like,
school
listen to
tomorrow.
music?
They do, but you'd think that people would like go up to me all the time and be like, "Oh, hey, you're this." But now they're like shy. I always get like DMs and they're like, "Oh, you go to my school?" I don't like want to go up to you because I feel like I don't know. They feel like I'm intimidating or something. Like
My
I'm just
boy
a regular
6'3".
person.
He's like, what do you mean?
Is that you?
What do you mean I'm intimidated?
Pedro was live on TikTok and he was like, "Oh, recommend me songs to listen to," and then someone recommended Solo and he was like, "Oh, I've quit this song," and then later he DM'd me. He was like, "Oh, I really like your song Solo, like we should do the collaboration on this song."
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Agushto podcast.
What
If you
up,
guys are
guys?
new to this channel, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Of course, you guys can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And before we get started on today's episode, we do want to say, as you guys can see, we are wearing Sad Boys merch. This stuff is sold out. They only sell it at shows, and it usually gets sold out. But we went to like the warehouse for
I gave mine away, so
Yeah, where they
No,
make
we're
where they
rocking-
make the merch.
rocking Adidas
where they make the
today.
merch, and they had some extras, so we took them. We're gonna give them away. We're gonna do a giveaway, so we're gonna collaborate with Sad Boys Clothing, and I think we're gonna do a live, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Agushto Podcast, to watch the live soon. I still don't know exactly when, but follow us so you guys can see when we're gonna do the live. And all you guys have to do is follow us and Sad Boys Clothing. We're gonna be giving away these. The one Keko's wearing, show it. And I think like a blue one, right?
Yeah, baby blue one.
And honestly,
color,
they're
and that
super
color.
high quality. Honestly, these are probably the best looking merch from an artist that I've
Show the
seen
back.
in a long time. Well done.
That's a butt crack.
Ya vieron la rayita. Sorry,
So
guys.
hairy
Dude,
ass.
at the Junior show, he bent down and no, like his butt crack showed, and they put the camera on him on the big ass screen.
Oh, my sister
That was
sent it to me.
fucked up.
And it was like Junior Te amo, que ya te vi la rayita.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
I
what
know. That was fucked up.
yeah, but if you're trying to match with your boy, like me and my boy, go see.
Hey, that's kind of
Instagram.
cute. Y'all matching for the pod.
I know.
I want people to know, you know.
Take this one off.
I want to.
Take it off.
No, I want to take it off, but it's because I have an ESLABON shirt under. That's like a medium. Well, it was like a large,
She was reaching.
but after one wash, it's a husky small now, and stuff shows.
He has
I'll show you guys.
the muscle man tee.
Oy. What dice nostalgia?
We seen enough.
Yeah,
Angel.
we saw you.
Y'all see enough. But I'm editing it, so I'm gonna cut that out.
Nah. All right, guys. Today, let's bring in the guest. Today, we have a special guest from Phoenix, Arizona. You guys have been requesting him in the comments. He has a song with ESLABON Armado, and he just finished opening
Yep.
up the tour with Danny LUX.
That's
Today, we
right.
present Erre.
Yeah.
The 17. We just found out he's 17. I thought he was 18. He's
Guys,
17.
something that
Thank
I'll
y'all for
mention
having
is
me.
he's tall as fuck.
Yeah,
Bro, everybody
short.
thinks I look. Everybody looks at my pictures. They're like, "You look taller than I thought. Thought you were gonna be like 5'5". Like, bruh.
Wait, how
that
tall are
mean?
you exactly?
I'm 6'3".
6.
Oh, I remember
Christ.
I was on TikTok and I saw a video of you and Pedro
Oh, and Pedro?
performing.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
look tall as
My
fuck
bro.
next to him.
Nah, but
Stomp him.
Pedro's like what? Like 5'3".
Yeah, he's pretty
Right.
short too, but like
Is he your height?
Short
Yeah.
king.
No, I'm taller.
You're taller? You're 5'2", so he's like 5'1".
Damn.
How tall are you, Keko?
I'm 5'4.5" on a good day.
stop saying it
On
in
a
half.
good
But
day.
say
Queens.
5'4".
But 6'3" and 17.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Just
crazy.
The McDonald's, bro. I used to eat a lot of McDonald's when I was little. It helps. And milk.
It helps
Wait,
you
who in your
grow.
family is tall?
No one.
No
Just
one?
you?
Nah, just me.
That's
Damn.
Yeah.
My boy bought a.
He was born to be a basketball player.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, he about to
Bro,
get
the NBA.
drafted.
God has his favorites, I guess.
Shit.
Bro.
I
But
guess I wasn't his favorite.
But- Anyway, bro, thank you for being here. Obviously, we're super proud, and we've seen what you've done in your music. Obviously, you made a song with ESLABON Armado, Solo, which was your song. You wrote it, correct?
Yeah, bro.
And then you're also going on tour. But before we get into all the big things that you're doing, we want to take it back and, you know, kind of talk about how you get into the music, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And how
So-
do you get into the music?
So I got into music just by playing guitar. So I used to listen to like Ariel Camacho, Gracias Germán. You know that little era when they were all like kind of going off and Ulises Chávez.
Virlan Garcia and all those.
Yeah, Virlan Garcia and all of them. And so I wanted to learn how to play guitar. So mom got me like a little guitar for Christmas one day, and then I started learning how to play it. In the beginning, I didn't want to like sing because I didn't know how to sing.
Mhm.
I just kind of wanted to play guitar for like a grupo or something, but I couldn't find a grupo around me. Like I found one, but like I got like scammed. Like they wouldn't pay me. And
Oh
stuff.
man.
So I was like, damn. Like I kind of just learned how to sing and play bass by myself because I was like, damn, I can't find my own grupo, so I have no choice but to learn how to do everything myself. So I learned how to sing like just watching YouTube and playing bass. And then I had like this little computer that I got a long time ago, but I never used it.
Mhm.
But they had like GarageBand to
Oh,
record
okay,
music,
sick,
so I was
sick.
like, oh, I have a use for this now. So I started recording just instrumentals and stuff, and like writing my own music. And when I first started, I made like corridos, kind of corridos tumbados.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Really?
Yeah, because Nata started popping off and everything, and Junior, and so I was like, damn, I fuck with this. I'm gonna start making music. So I started recording instrumentals and stuff, and that's how you met me, just making instrumentals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a little story on that. So basically, I was kind of like him, I just wanted to make music, and I made a beat, and then this fool sent it to me. you sent
I sent-
you sent me him like, hey bro, check him out, like he makes beats too. I remember now, and then I was like,
Wait, I sent you him?
yeah, I remember now. I remember. Yeah, you
When
said
was this?
this was kind
I don't remember.
of like when the grupo ended, kinda.
Oh, cause I was like I wanted to do like a trap song supposedly, or why?
No,
Because
it
of
was like
Nata?
it was like a beat on the guitars.
Oh, okay,
not
okay.
like an actual beat.
Like a
Yeah. So I sent a tonada to him, and I was like, bro, check this out. Like maybe you could do something with it, cause I actually liked the stuff that you were making. Like it sounded good, and he sent it back to me, and he made something out of it, and then we kind of just reposted it, right?
Mhm.
And then that was that. But now, like obviously now it's like something else, So just for context, like that's how kind of like we started, just with the instrumentals and creating stuff,
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty much how I like funded my whole thing, because I was just making instrumentals and selling them, like and then making my own music, but it wasn't that good. My main source of income was just making beats and selling them to other artists. And so with that, I started buying new equipment and everything, and my music started getting a little better. So then I dropped Tiempo, with the drums,
Yeah.
like just a little experimental.
That's the song that kind of
Yeah,
Put
it's
you
a
on the
song that
map and
kind of
stuff,
put me
huh?
on there. Yeah, remember Chewy did a video reaction on it on TikTok, and then it got like a
Shout out to
yeah.
Chewy.
For real, shout out to Chewy, bro. He's always been supporting me.
And you did
Cool.
that song with Alejandro, right?
Yeah, with Alejandro. Yeah, and then that was the first song that did pretty good.
So how long have you been doing music exactly? What
Like
age did you get your guitar?
I got my guitar like 6 years ago. It's like when I was like 11.
11.
Yeah, and then I started like writing my own music like freshman year, so like 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
And you're still in school, or?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
You're
I'm
senior?
graduating this year.
Do people
Damn.
from like
My boy got
like,
school
listen to
tomorrow.
music?
They do, but like I don't know. You'd think that people would like go up to me all the time and be like, "Oh, hey, you're this," but now they're like shy. I always get like DMs and they're like, "Oh, you go to my school," but I don't want to go up to you because I feel like I don't know. They feel like I'm intimidating or something. Like
My
I'm
boy
just a regular
6'3".
person.
He's like, what do you mean?
It's like you.
What do you mean I'm intimidated?
It's like
Oh, damn.
my boy got fucking tour. He got touring on Sunday and then school on Monday.
Oh, but you're
bro.
on break, huh?
Yeah, I'm on break right now, but earlier, I had to miss a bunch of days from school.
And you think that affects like school wise? Are you gonna go like to college or is your focus for music?
Nah, I think I'm gonna focus on music, but it's not just because of music. Even if I didn't do music, I probably wouldn't go to college. I'd go to trade school or something and get like a nice job from trade school.
Yeah, college is a scam.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, right here talking to four dropouts. Oh God, four dropouts, man.
Hey, you want to know
Damn.
something funny? My boy, he was like one semester away from
like
getting
his fucking doctor's degree.
And we told him, nah,
No
Angel,
way.
don't go. Focus on your business. Focus on the podcast. And he didn't go.
Uh-huh.
I'll go back though.
We distracted
Damn.
him.
Yeah,
I'll
but
go back.
I mean, now that you're doing music and school, like, is it hard to find balance in between those two?
Yeah, because sometimes I have to miss days, like for this tour, so I have to like hurry up and catch up on my missing stuff, and like Yeah, because the teachers, you'd think you could let them know like what's going on, and then they'd be a little more forgiving. But nah, bro, they don't care.
They don't
Now,
care.
like the other day, I was talking to my counselor, and then she was like, "Oh, so what are your plans after high school?" And I was like, "Well, music is going pretty well, like, so I think I kind of want to do that." And she was like, "No, but what are you actually gonna do after high school?"
Damn.
I was like, damn.
Wait, do
like
you
that.
like tell them like what you're doing, like that you're touring and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was like, it's going pretty well. Like, I've been doing a few shows, you know. I can, you know, financially provide for myself. But then she was like, "Nah, but what are you actually gonna do though?"
What the
Damn.
hell?
They
Those
don't-
counselors be the most unsupporting people in this
reals.
earth.
Yeah,
Girls.
bro.
They were, in a sense, they were telling you like, oh, be realistic. You know, what do you?
Yeah, she was like, "Be for real. Like, what are you actually gonna do?"
Damn.
Be
Yeah.
FFR.
It'd be like that, huh? And then when they're all successful, you could go back and be like, hey, I blew up.
Like, hey,
Go give her some
Bro.
tickets. Be like, oh, these are sold out, bro.
here's some tickets.
And then they're gonna hit you like, I always believed in you.
Yeah.
They take the picture. Be like, hey, mijo, come sit down right here.
Yeah.
For real.
One of my
when I
older
was-
students.
And what does your
Awesome.
family like tell you about music?
Same. They're super supportive. Like, they're super proud of everything. Like my mom,
Shout out to your mom.
Yeah,
and
your
dad.
mom's right here.
What's
Yeah, my
¿cómo,
mom's like-
¿Cómo se llama tu mamá?
her name is Myra.
Shout out to Myra Trajo.
Bro.
Yeah,
Say in Spanish.
She's currently live.
Yeah,
You guys follow her. You guys can
since
see
we
the
started
Facebook
recording,
Live.
she's been recording it. She's super proud. She looks super happy to bring her son here, and I think that's a common thing when we have with people that their parents are super supportive.
Mhm.
I think that's the first supporters, the first fans,
Mhm.
and it's always part of the success story.
Yeah, it's really inspiring. Like right now that I've been on tour with Danny Lux, you know how he has like his mom and his dad and everything.
Mhm.
They all like work as a team. It's super cool to see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it kind of reminded me of how he's always with his mom,
Mhm.
and then like you come in with your mom, and
Yeah, and Pedro too, and all them. They're always with their mom.
Oh yeah,
and
like the whole family's
sister.
there.
Yeah, it's
shout
really
out to all the families that believe, and no shout out to all the counselors that didn't.
I know, right?
yeah.
What I noticed is that there's a lot of successful young artists. Why do you think, most of the genre that's kind of popping off is like so young?
I think it's just because it's more like relatable, I guess, like the type of music that's out, like the sad stuff or, just stuff you can relate to. And, obviously our generation, the lyrics that come with the songs, everything
Like
is
the
just,
breakups, people
Yeah.
broke up and stuff like that.
yeah, it's just more relatable, I guess.
And
What I
how
think.
do you define like the style of your music?
Just experimenting. Obviously, like my music is like rooted in regional,
Mhm.
the guitars and stuff like that. But just experimenting, like I said, with tiempo, with the drums, I was like, oh, drums would sound crazy on this. Or
Yeah.
I just got my little drum pad, just put drums on it. I was like, oh, it sounds kind of good. I think I'm gonna drop it like this.
And how do you get inspired to write your music? Do you have you like been heartbroken?
He wants to ask,
School,
who broke your heart?
basically?
Who broke your heart?
Have you?
No, yeah, honestly, most of my music comes from personal experience. Like even if the song itself isn't like about me, like
Mhm.
a line or a verse in there, like a little part of that song was inspired off of something that I went through. So I feel like even if the entire song isn't, like a little part is always,
Yeah.
that gets it started. So
You think something has to happen to you in order for you to write like that?
I don't think it has to, because sometimes I don't know, I'll hear something from a friend that happened to them, or I'll see something.
And you
I
write-
always make a song.
You write all your music.
Yeah, I write all my music. Yeah.
Joe could give you a whole book about his life. story.
A whole
Yeah,
Bible.
my boy
Yeah, we
going
might need
through it
a,
right now.
we
Like
might
a
need a
whole
new
album?
story. Yeah.
You
New
know,
song.
not the lyrics, just ask him what's been going on with him.
We haven't
Whole
as much as
Declaration of
Keko. My
Independence.
boys.
My boy been going.
My boy
They've been through the trenches
My-
with these females.
I've been in the trenches, but this guy,
Damn.
a whole album, part 1, 2, 3.
A whole
A
career.
movie.
Yeah.
So
and,
what do
it-
you?
and it's easy for you to write. Like it comes easy to you naturally.
Honestly,
Or
bro.
practice.
Nah. Sometimes it's super hard where you just don't have an inspiration at all to do it.
Like writing block.
Like, yeah, like for example, the song that I dropped for Spotify, Solo en Navidad, was like a little promotional thing that they had us do for Spotify. And I went to Delaware where Jose, my manager, lives to go record the song. And then I already had an idea, but we like scratched it. We were like, oh, we should make something else. And then he was like, oh, just write something else. I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I was trying to write the song. And I was in the booth for like 5 hours, bro, just trying to get something out. It was so stressful. Sometimes it's super hard to like come up with something. And then sometimes it's super easy, like it comes out in like 5 minutes. Like Tiempo, that song, I thought about the melody and I wrote it in like 5 minutes.
That's
And
crazy.
compared to Solo, where I had made a version of it like a super long time ago before it dropped, but I didn't really like it. and then I came back to it later, and I kind of changed up some like the melody and some of the lyrics. I was like, oh, I like this. So that song took like a few months to finish.
And how's your Spanish? Do you struggle writing like music with it?
My Spanish is fluent, but it's like super basic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my vocabulary isn't like that developed.
Do you get any help from like you ask your mom? Oh, does this make sense? Or
I try to get help and stuff, but for the most part, it's just me. But I feel like I should work on like my vocabulary.
are you no salvo?
More. Huh?
Like if we were to interview you right now in Spanish, would you be able to do it?
No. Yo sí sé hablar español bien.
See?
Damn, you kind of sound like Angel, my boy.
Ask him.
Angel.
Háblame español.
Okay.
Hazle una pregunta en español.
Okay.
Ask him something.
Him to me or me to him?
No, you to him.
Oh,
en
go,
español,
go.
en español.
Listo. Estamos practicando.
Okay. ¿Qué desayunaste hoy?
Ahorita comimos
Ahorita.
tamales y pozole y estaba muy bueno, la verdad.
No, he's pretty fluent, I'd say.
Es porque tuvimos una posada ayer.
Yo, is that why you're good at Spanish?
What?
Eres, y ahora ya sabes español bien porque ayer tuvimos una posada.
Oh no, I was just trying to give him like
En español, en español.
I just wanted to give him
En español, en español.
like
Se trabó.
okay, no. It's because I was trying to give you context of yesterday about what I ate. So I didn't really follow up about like, oh, you're pretty
No
good
sabo.
in Spanish, yeah, basically.
Nah.
But yeah, why do you think there's a lot of no sabos? Like, I'm just trying to find out too.
I don't know, because I feel like now it's like common to speak English even with your parents.
Mhm.
Like my mom, she gets mad at me if I speak English to her. She'll be like, hey, no, habla español. Aquí no se habla inglés. And so speaking English at home and then at school, and you speak Spanish less.
Does your mom speak English too?
She does, but it's like being her English. She got an accent.
Yeah, what I think it's cool when they reinforce that. It's part of the culture, and I think it's fun. We were talking with Dunos the other day, and we were saying how we get to experience like twice as much music and like the
Movies,
culture,
everything.
two cultures.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
really
cool.
cool.
What part of Mexico are you guys from?
My family's from Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
El acento
Yeah, they
de.
got that little.
Have you been?
I've never been. I've only been to Rocky Point. But that was like a long time ago.
Where's that?
Where is that?
Wait, you were born here
Yeah, I was born here. Yeah, in Phoenix.
in Phoenix,
Yes.
Arizona? Damn.
Río La Finiquera. Puro 602.
Gardo once.
Gardo.
I went to go see Gardo on Saturday. Río La Finiquera. I'm gonna get my thing. 602.
Damn, bro. And, one thing that I want to touch up on is the dueto with ESLABON.
Mm-hmm.
I think the song was really unique. I noticed the chords that you use are jazz chords, but more than anything, I want to know how did that collaboration come about?
So, like since a while back, they kind of knew about me because of the song Solo. Like I remember one time Brian was on the live and someone told him to play because he was just playing bass. So someone was like, "Oh, play solo on the bass." So he's just playing solo. And then like a few months later, Pedro was live on TikTok and he was like, "Oh, recommend me songs to listen to." And then someone recommended Solo, and he was like, "Oh, I fuck with this song." And then later, he DM'd me. He was like, "Oh, I really like your song Solo. Like we should do the collaboration on this song." I was like, "Oh, I'm down." So like 2 days later, I went to a studio with Danny Felix and Damien to record the song.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It all
Other
happened super
Phoenix
fast.
legends.
Yeah, for real, Danny
Phoenix
Felix,
Legends.
Damien. Bro,
And it was kind of like last minute too, because I heard that the album was basically done, and then they added that like.
Yeah, it was super last second. The album dropped like a week or two after, I think, or even sooner.
And how did that feel?
Mm-hmm.
It felt
that,
cool.
you
It was
know,
like
they
my
wanted
first
you-
time in a studio, or in like
in a
having,
legitimate
in a
studio?
legitimate studio. Yeah, that was my first time because I record everything in my room.
Mhm.
I have all my stuff to record in there. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And
I think that's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
Bro. Congrats.
thank you, man. Thank you.
And it
Yeah.
widens out your audience, to be
Yeah, it
honest. 'cause
does.
ESLABON is like big.
Yeah, before the song, I had like 5K followers on Instagram, and then the song dropped, and then in like a week, I had like double that. Like it was life changing, bro. When that song dropped.
Yeah, I think it's
Damn
one of the
super.
best songs on the album, if I'm being honest. Like
Thank you,
in my
thank you.
opinion, it's really good. And another thing I want to touch upon is the chords that you use in your music.
Mhm.
They're not regular regional chords. Like how do you come about using jazz chords in your music?
So I first heard about the jazz chords through like Danny Lux's music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to really listen to his old album, like for what it's called, Fases del Amor. I think it's called his old music.
It's like a pink cover.
No, it's like a vintage cover. It has like a car and
Oh, okay, like a
yeah,
flying
that
car.
one. Yeah, like a flying car. Yeah, that album is really good. And I heard it on some other songs too. I think Eslabon used them too in Vibras de Noche. So I was like, oh, these chords are nice. I want to try out different chords.
Mm-hmm.
Because, before you used to use like the regular chord shapes, no?
Yeah.
For Regional Mexicano. So,
It's like-
yeah, the chords really caught my ear. So I started using them.
No, I think it definitely adds a different flavor to the sound.
Stands out.
Mhm.
It really stands out. It gives it more like a vibrant color to the songs.
Mhm.
And you're also using different sounds in your music as well.
Mhm.
Maybe you could talk about like the different sounds that you're using, or how'd you get the influence to use different sounds? For example, like the drums.
Mm-hmm. The drums, just through like indie music, it's like a pretty basic indie drum pattern. I listen to like Keko and stuff, and so that's where the drum patterns came from, and just the different sounds, they just come from wanting to be different or like standing out from the rest of the music, because I feel like that's really important, like as an artist, because I dropped music before Tiempo and all that, but I don't think it's a coincidence that I dropped Tiempo, with that little drum or different style, and that it did good, because it just doesn't sound it sounds different.
And right now, who's an artist that you look up to?
Right now, I'd say Ivan, when it comes to the genre. Ivan, because he's doing like really big things, and his music is also really unique in my opinion, like the way he structures everything. But like as a whole, I think Bad Bunny is super inspiring, because we make very different types of music, but it's crazy how much he's done. Like,
Yeah,
it's
in
crazy.
a short amount of time as well.
Relax.
Is there any?
He's a huge Bad Bunny fan.
Oh yeah,
Me too, bro.
I'm gonna get the
I'm
new,
a fanboy, bro.
I'm gonna get the new shoes. Watch, you're gonna see me
dice
like
Benito.
this,
Yeah,
with
he's
the
gonna call him
last
Bad
four
Bunny,
on
like
white.
Benito.
He's gonna become him.
Call me
Is
J.
there any
Benny.
duetos that you want to be doing this year with, or the year
This
that's
is
coming
this
in?
is about
Yeah,
to end.
the year that's coming in.
Any
So ahorita-
dueto? Yeah, of course. People that I work with right now, like Danny, I don't know, Ivan, that would be super sick. Just anyone, I'm down to work.
Yeah.
I think it's cool that you say you're inspired by Danny. I mean by Ivan, because even Ivan's mentioned that he's influenced by alternative rock. You mentioned
Mhm.
alternative rock, so like this new set of artists are getting inspired by different sounds.
Yeah, I think
And-
that's really important. Like when an artist listens to different types of music outside of the genre, because I feel like when you listen to music, like subconsciously you pick out things that you like from that music and you kind of
Mhm.
incorporate it into
Mhm.
your like songwriting.
You need to get
Song
more
making
creative
process.
stuff, huh?
Yeah, it helps you be more creative when you look at different,
Yeah,
Basically
fresh new
music.
sound, so it doesn't sound the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now that you see like the success coming in music and everything, what are some things that like you would want to improve, like that you learned throughout the time for the following years?
It's a good question, Keko. I like it.
What I want to improve, honestly, is just like my work ethic, because I feel like when it comes to making music, there's sometimes times where it becomes super stressful. Like there's a lot of things that people don't see, like behind the scenes when it comes to making music. Obviously artists, they always drop their best songs, and it's like, oh damn, this guy doesn't miss. But they don't see the hours that it takes to sometimes to make a single song, or like all the times that you're like, it's like super frustrating sometimes because you just can't make something, or sometimes you do, but you just don't like it.
Or you can't finish.
Like how you
it,
said
but-
right now
can't
that
finish.
I try to put myself in your shoes when you said you were in the booth right there, and you needed to get something out. And I'm pretty sure there was like people looking at you like,
Yeah,
it's like, all right,
They're
what
just
is
staring at
happening
you to
now? And
something, huh?
Yes.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
stuff that people don't see.
that's why I was in the booth, because I'm the type of person that I need to be like by myself when I make a song, because I feel like making a song, or at least for me, it's like a very like vulnerable
Personal.
like thing when it comes to making.
And you
A
got
song.
Jose looking at you like,
Yeah, Jose, like,
Like, bro, hurry
hey,
up.
bro.
Jose's like, we got 2
Like-
minutes left.
Like they're about to.
For real,
Studio
like-
Before the new hour starts.
He's like,
Like,
studio time's expensive, my boy.
Bro. Like, yeah, I'm about to drop you right now if you don't.
It's like you're dropping the.
Yeah, and talking about working and collaborating, you went on tour with Danny.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big, it's a big deal. We saw you at Erre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that
right,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
thank you. Yeah, it's been pretty cool. The touring, it's so crazy. It's like it's nothing like what it seems from the outside. Like there's times where like you can't even take a shower sometimes, or it's just being in the car super long. So yeah, it was definitely like an experience. I'm really grateful that I got to be on the
Those
tour.
long ass car drives and stuff, huh?
Yeah, for real, bro.
Uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Like, but you're like,
Yeah, and then sometimes like you don't even have time to do stuff. Like sometimes you don't have time to take a shower or do this, or you know, like sometimes you just want to look around the city, but
You don't get a chance to.
No, you don't get a chance
damn. So
to.
you told me Danny doesn't take a shower before he shows.
Highlight.
He does.
Highlight that Danny does not shower.
He's like, next tour, we'll try that out. I'm messing.
Something we'll try showering.
Any highlights from the tour?
From the tour, any highlights?
Maybe what's your favorite city?
My favorite city?
Because of that.
But honestly, I think it was they were all good, you know. I don't wanna
Yeah.
but I think Oakland was super, super sick. Oakland, the crowd was so good. And Pomona yesterday too. Pomona was super sick. But yeah, I think those were like my favorite moments.
And I have one question regarding the tour. Why did you decide to do this tour solo?
Solo. Because I feel like when I did backing tracks, everything was like recorded, but I also added other stuff besides just the regular instruments. So I feel like when you do backing tracks, it gives you more freedom over the production.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when you're up there with musicos, you know, you just have the musicos to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You can add backing tracks, but with that too, but it I don't know, it becomes a little more complicated.
Because everybody has to be online. I mean,
Everybody.
like at time, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially when you have 3 people following like a backing track. So I kind of just wanted to have me with the backing tracks, and then I added like a bunch of different stuff. Like some songs had like synths in it.
Mm-hmm.
They had like different stops or effects like that. So I think it's really cool to be able to have that freedom over the production.
Mm-hmm.
But it was definitely more scary though.
Because you're by yourself, huh?
Yeah, because it's just me and my guitar. So I had to.
No one to fall back on.
No, it was kind of just me. I had to, you know, like do something.
But in the Pomona show, you had musicos, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You
Who do you
Yeah,
have?
I had David and Derek, EXO Derek.
Just kidding.
Oh, David, he's a mix and master engineer, right?
Yeah.
And he plays the bass.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to David and
Shout
actually
out to
Derek.
David and Derek. They're
Super cool guys.
And you put in all this work. You know, you make your song, it comes out, people like it. Then, you know, you get the chance to go on tour. You're up there in front of all these people. How does it feel when people know the lyrics and sing your song?
or it feels good. It feels amazing. Like it's like nothing you can like. It's undescribable. It's like super nice. Sometimes there was also some shows, like for example in Utah, where like no one knows you, so it's kind of awkward sometimes. You know, just playing and then everyone's just kind of looking at you like,
Who's
hurry up! I'm trying to see Danny.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's part of the experience of
Part of the process.
coming up.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
And another thing that I noticed from you I thought it was super unique is that you're using an electric guitar with the backing tracks, and everybody else is doing the regular guitars. You know?
The regular guitars. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought having the electric was a little better, and
And that's a nice ass guitar too.
thank you. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Let's get it.
All right, guys, we are back from the break, and Erre got the guitar. He's about to play some.
Yes.
That was gonna be some tunes, remember?
Some tunes.
He's like, give me vocals.
You can do some riffs.
Give me vocals.
Yeah. But before we get into what everybody's waiting for, what's next in your career? You've accomplished a lot of things, but we know that you already have stuff in the works.
Yeah, right now I'm working on like a project that I want to get done. Hopefully by the end of this month to have it out, or at least have it ready to be released early next year, or, this month.
Is it like a single or an album?
Yeah, like I'm working on having an album. It'll be my first album. So
That's
like,
sick.
the idea behind this album is just sounds that I like. So it'll be a bunch of different types of songs, like not just regional or not just like the regular stuff that I've been putting out, but like a mix of everything that I like into one, kind of as an introduction to like kind of show everybody like what I can do.
What you're about.
Is there
Yeah,
like any
basically.
duetos we should be expecting?
Any duetos? On the album, probably I'll have like a dueto. I know me and Estevi or Sarah Silva, she was on the ESLABON album. We're working on a cover. So that's for sure for now.
Are you gonna have Danny LUX on it?
I hope so.
I hope so.
I hope
I
so.
hope so.
It's like the Kodak. I hope so.
I hope so.
We're gonna put the meme right here.
But
That's cool.
yeah,
bro.
just working on a project, and hopefully next year, we'll be having my own tour and stuff too. If the album does, good, we'll have plenty of people to show up.
We wish you the best, bro, and we're gonna support the album. when
Thank
it
you, bro.
comes out.
I was
Appreciate
gonna
you
say
guys.
too. you're like on 7 different Spotify playlists.
Oh yeah, bro. The
That's
support I get
crazy.
from Spotify is crazy. But I
Yeah.
also gotta give it to Jose too, because he's always like recommending me to different like Spotify curators or just in general.
I don't know if it's 7 or 9, but I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
lot,
it's a
bro.
few, especially after that Christmas song came out for
Mhm.
Spotify. I think that Christmas song is like on 9. Just that song.
Just
It's
dang.
crazy.
Sheesh. That's
Yeah.
big. And
Yeah.
kind of like one last question: if you were to give advice to anybody that's coming up, like the way that you did and has this passion for music, what would you advise them?
Don't listen to your counselors.
Yeah, for real, don't listen
Drop
to your
out.
counselors.
Nah.
But yeah, the advice I would give is just to most importantly to make music that you like, you know? Just because you see this artist has having success with this sound or this type of music, you know, I feel like it's really important to make music that you like and always try to have fun with it and experiment. Because I feel like the best way to kind of make it is to have like a unique sound, something that people can like identify with you, and just work on, you know, your craft every day. Just try to make new music, and you know, but yeah, most importantly, like, just having fun with it.
There you go. Erre himself said it.
Any chance
Better
we
for
could listen to some of your songs? Maybe an unreleased one. Or
Unreleased? Oh yeah, I have like a little sample right here on my phone. I could
But
probably-
I think we should start with solo and
Yeah,
then give
I
us
got you.
some
Yes, sir.
exclusive stuff.
Poor Keko.
Alright.
Keko, sound, please.
Keko, mic.
Keko.
Like that.
All right, let me get a sip of water. Man, I've been sick. I was struggling.
Yeah,
On
you were
this
struggling
tour,
with the
bro.
shows?
Like sometimes I was singing on the tour, and it was like up here. I wanted to cough so bad, but
Oh, really? Man.
Yeah.
And you're like, I have 12 minutes left to hold this in.
That itch is
for
like,
real.
And like that's the thing, like when you're doing it by yourself, you have no one that can like back you up, you know? Cause
Mm-hmm.
usually like when you have your músicos, the segunda voz can like fill in while you cough.
Mm-hmm.
If you're alone,
Why you
like
He's like, hey, saluda a la gente.
¿Qué onda, mi gente?
That's bad. Oh, shit, my
like
bad, guys.
mid song, fucking the gallo comes out. And shit.
Oh, cargado.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you?
Nah, I know that happened to Danny though on one
like-
of the songs.
Yeah.
Kind of voice cracked.
Like
Oh, well, the voice guy's normal. I thought you meant like a cough. With the
Nah,
I
my-
thought you meant like a gargajo.
My
Oh,
crack
nah.
like every day, like
Every day.
Damn, Danny doesn't shower.
Nah.
That's what.
shower
You heard
before
it
the
here
show.
Shower.
Yeah, nobody showers.
Let's get it,
Everybody
man.
stinks.
Solo by Erre.
Alrighty. La verdad yo sí me esforcé, pero tú no entiendes. No sé qué hice pa' merecer. Dímelo si mi reemplazo ya lo tienes. No me has hablado en varios meses. Dime que te fallé. Tú eras mi última esperanza. Yo estaba triste y me abrazabas. ¿Y ahora qué voy a hacer?
Sick.
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah, that sounds a banger.
thank you.
It's crazy that ESLABON hit
So
you up for this
specific.
song.
I know, bro. It was
specific.
so
And
So out of
I
nowhere.
think it's also crazy too, cause like their album's finished, but they're like, no, we need to like put this.
like
in
we
there.
need. Yeah, for real. It was crazy, bro. I was like, I remember I was at my grandma's house just chilling, and I get a text. I was like, oh, I didn't even know how to react. I was just like, oh shit. And then I was trying to play it cool and try not to fanboy. Like, and like on the inside, I was like, oh shit, what the? But I was replying like, oh, I'm down.
Yeah,
bad,
and then
bad,
I was
bad.
like, you know,
Oh,
some
shit,
light.
what the for real, like
Some light work right now.
Let me think about it, Pedro.
Let me shit,
Like,
maybe.
Let me talk to my agent and see what he says.
Let me see what days we have open.
Like, have you set up your consultation?
Let me see
Consultation.
when I'm available. My counselor would have been like, fuck no.
Nah, bro.
Screenshot sent to the counselor. Email. Forward it.
And what's the
Bro.
story behind that song?
That song?
Like you
Yeah, I
were
made it
just-
when I was down bad, like a year ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, so that song was like 100% out of personal experience. And
Damn.
then, yeah, it just came out of me. That song and Me Olvidaste, a song that I dropped, those are both kind of the same. About the same
Damn.
thing.
You want to write good music? Be down bad.
Yeah, it helps.
Get heartbroken.
Nah, it really does help.
Damn, but the thing is, some of us are just down bad and we don't write a song. Huh?
For real, you gotta.
I could
Wait.
relate.
That's awesome. We got guys like you that make super specific and relatable songs.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, damn, how do you know?
Yeah, like sometimes you get heartbroken and it's like you're not even sad about it. It's just like this is a business opportunity.
Yeah. It's all perspective.
We just see it as
For real.
heartbreak. We didn't see a business opportunity.
No, for a business opportunity.
That's the difference.
I'm gonna think about that the next time I get heartbroken.
Hey, this has the potential.
Yeah.
You text her, goodbye, thanks for the business opportunity.
For real.
Be like, we
Hey,
up
Now I
now.
got lyrics.
It's like he's like, little do you know we up now.
For real.
Yeah.
Just name me a bag.
You doing your
Like, you just
best.
bought me a bag.
Damn, what other song can you play for us?
What do you want the people to hear?
Showcase.
This new song that I've been working on, I'm gonna try to play it on the guitar. Oh shit. The recording for the song is kind of like a bossa nova kind of rhythm. I previewed it on my story not too long ago, but yeah, I guess I'll let people hear it here on the podcast.
¿Pa' qué con el sonido?
So it goes like this. Is called actually I don't know what it's called yet. When I finish it.
Yeah.
Yo de ti me enamoré cuando ni te conozco y todo iba bien. Tal vez tienes a otro, ¿por qué será que me duele tanto si no fuimos nada? Pienso en lo que pudo ser. Ando viendo tus fotos y sé que no está bien. No me atrevo a borrarlos. ¿Por qué será que me gustas tanto si no fuimos nada? Yeah, that's kind of the main part of it.
Yeah, that's sick,
I'll
bro.
show for now.
I could tell my boy Keko was
Thank you,
feeling
thank
it.
you.
My boy,
My boy was getting lost in those
That was-
words. He was like,
I did too.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's very relatable.
I'll
At
slide,
least to us too.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I'll slide the audio when it's done.
damn.
That's sick, bro.
We got even more lucky. We got to hear it
You
live.
sent like an early
Sorry.
early song to Chewy, huh?
To Chewy? I think so a while ago.
Why you
Oh yeah, the one on his
Yeah.
interview, no?
Oh.
Yeah, the Zoom call interview.
Yeah, Chewy's our boys.
Yeah,
Always
shout out to
support
my
it.
boy Chewy.
For real.
My boy Chewy putting in the work all the time.
Because we ain't getting none.
Not really
No.
sold out fast.
Do you think if we were to like bribe Chewy for the Ivan Correo tickets, he'll give it to us?
I don't know.
No, because Chewy has
Maybe.
tickets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how do you
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's-
Chewy got tickets.
He bought them, right?
He bought him, bro. I was on the website too,
I'm pretty sure
and
there's a way we could like touch
and-
you, like, hey, you know.
I was gonna buy it, but it said like pre-sale, and I was like, okay, like I won't buy him right now. I'll buy him on the sale.
Mm-hmm.
Sale didn't happen.
Damn. Yeah, bro.
They
They
sold
sold out
out
quick.
really fast. That was crazy.
We gotta wait till next year, or literally 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah,
But in terms of you,
that sounds
recording,
awesome.
recording
Thank you,
music,
appreciate it.
who do you got in the studio? Just yourself right now?
For the majority of like my career, like it's been just me. But until recently, like a few weeks ago, since we've been on like the tour and everything.
Sorry, my boy.
Oh shit. Got some lint. But but yeah, up until recently on the tour, I've been meeting a lot of cool people and stuff. So I connected with this producer. His name is Juan. He kind of helped Danny Lux do some production too. So I've been trying to kind of get help from more places. So I started off with him. It's just me and him right now, working on the production part of it. So yeah, especially with this new type of music that I'm trying to make, it involves more like I don't know, not just acoustic sounds or instruments, not just live instruments, but also stuff like more technical stuff, that I don't really know about, but he knows a lot about that. So yeah, I've just been trying to get more help.
No, that's
What's
good. I
up?
feel like as you keep growing, you'll be able to network with more people and
Mhm.
meet more people who will help you with your sound.
Yeah, that's really important. I kind of struggled with it in the beginning because I'm not a very like social person. No, I know how to talk to people, but it's just sometimes I just don't want to. Like
Yeah.
like I have like a social battery. Like I'll talk, like for example shows. I'll do a show, and after the show, I'll just sit and just be like, oh damn, because it's like everything all at once, and afterwards it's just
Too much.
Yeah.
But you need to go out there and
But
talk
you
to them.
just
and
got to,
gotta
yeah.
push
You
yourself a
gotta do
little
the
bit.
I think my boy Angel
Push
could
through it.
relate to that too.
That was her personal experience.
yeah.
But I mean, it's just shit that you gotta go follow through, and you kind of get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it, definitely. Yeah, No.
He's like, I'm almost running out. Y'all better finish the interview.
my social battery is at 5%,
Yeah, just enough to wrap it up.
interview, bro.
I think I got like 2 minutes left.
bro.
When you
Bro, ponte las
record
pilas.
music, do you record like all the instruments on your own, or?
Yeah, I record all the instruments by myself up until now. Yeah, I've been having some help with the production. But
Awesome.
yeah, for the most part, it's just been me on the guitar, the bass, the drums, and everything.
You have his shows. Have you seen those
The-
people that had like all the instruments connected at the same time?
yeah. Where they're just looping him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You fucking-
You know
People like that.
FKJ?
nah.
FKJ?
JFK?
JFK.
John F. Kennedy?
The drive?
What does John F. Kennedy got to do with it?
No.
I know.
There's this- okay, my bad. There's
Presidential trivia?
I was gonna say
I didn't laugh. I just want to do.
No, because there's this artist. I don't. It's FKJ or KJF or he would just like loops his music,
Machine Gun Kelly?
but it sounds
MGK.
sick as fuck. There's a song called Tato or Tato. I don't even never heard of it.
Huh?
I think so. That,
Wait, what do you mean?
There's
How
a
does it
song
go?
where the guy
I recognize that.
he's just like looping his music and it sounds so sick. But that's what Keko was saying. But I was just trying to like add more context to what he was saying. But like nobody knew the artist I was talking about. So like now I just look dumb.
John F. Kennedy, I didn't know.
No,
he
we
did
know
music.
him. We learned that about him in like 11th grade.
No, that's what I'm saying. I probably
Yeah, I
said
saw
it
the
wrong.
video. No, just kidding.
That song like boom.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, damn, bro. Well, we appreciate you coming to the podcast.
Thank you for
Is this your
having
first podcast?
me. Like in person, yeah. The last one was with Chewy,
Oh,
you know, through the
fucking
Zoom
Chewy, bro.
call.
boy, Chewy stepping up his.
Damn,
I know,
you
bro.
gotta stop shouting out Choice so much.
Bro,
I don't
yeah.
got no.
We invited Tree here once. Oh shit.
That was
Yeah, but we appreciate you
I'm gonna
coming,
have to
bro.
watch that.
And is there any like last words you want to say like to the fans?
that camera.
Just thank you to everybody, you know, for supporting. I wouldn't be here in this room without any of you guys, you know, listening to my music. Be new music coming soon.
Erre, guys.
Erre, guys. Don't forget to
Peace
like,
out.
comment, subscribe, support him, follow him on Instagram, listen to his music on Apple and Spotify.
Guys, and we're only a couple subscribers, actually 1,000 subscribers away from hitting 100,000
That's
Like
subscribers.
2,000, I think, 3,000, something like that.
Yeah. So please subscribe. Get us to 100,000. We're trying to pop some bottles. But
He's
Thank
not
you.
lying.
He's not lying. And even if we don't get to 100K, he's still gonna pop bottles.
uh-huh.
Bro.
It's just
Peace
that.
out, guys. Thank you guys for the support.
Choo-choo.